everyone. Welcome. My name is Bill, and I'm your entertainment today. I hope you're excited for Strip-O-Grama-Rama. Wait a second. Wait. Is this Wednesday night or Wednesday afternoon? I'm all confused. Oh, Wednesday afternoon. Welcome to the magic show, friends. My apologies. My name is Bill. I'm the magician this afternoon. We're going to get the show going in just a few seconds, but before we get started, I do have a very brief but important announcement that has to be shared on behalf of the village of asking me to share an important message for all of you.
May I have your attention, please, for a very important announcement. It seems that on their way in, someone has dropped a roll of $100 bills with a rubber band around it. If this was yours, please see us after the show. We have your rubber band.
Today's performer is an international, award-winning magician who combines personality, musicality, and innovative sleight of hand. His magic has been seen worldwide on every major television network, including ABC, CBS, NBC, Showtime, Sci-Fi, the CW network, and Italy's Canal 5. His unique style of magic will amuse, amaze, and leave you on the edge of your seat. Please welcome to the stage, magician Bill.
That's me. Thank you very much. I'm not vain at all. And I have to live up to that. Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to my show. My name is Bill Cook. I'm a magician, and I've been told that I am fun at parties. No one believes me, so I'll prove it to you with this. This is the length of my mother's old clothesline. Now you might be looking at me thinking, wow, that is a really thick clothesline. It is. Some families can afford the thick stuff. Other families can only afford the thin stuff. Other families can afford a dryer. The goal of the magician is to fool your eyes and your minds at the exact same time, and I will do that with one knot, giving everyone something to agree on, one knot in the rope. Your eyes see one knot, your mind sees one knot. Everyone is in agreement, that is one knot. I snap my finger, that one knot becomes two, two knots becomes three knots becomes four knots becomes 5 knots. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, my goodness, he looks like the older brother from Home Alone and Matt Damon if they had a kid with James Corden. I see it every single day. Where was I? Rope trick. I snap my finger, that first knot comes off the rope, second knot comes off the rope, third knot comes off the rope, fourth knot comes off the rope, magician comes off the rails. It's just me. I said the goal of the magician is to fool your eyes and minds at the exact same time, and I did it, friends. This was never a clothesline. Thank you. Oh, you are far too kind to me. I snap my finger, that first knot is actually a loop. That is 2 loops, 3, 4, 5 loops of rope. That's how you fool your eyes and minds at the exact same time, and that's where you clap. Oh, I think you're gonna be my favorite audience of the day. You're my first audience of the day. And my only audience of the day. What a treat, privilege, pleasure, and honor to be back here at for you guys at Hoffman Estates? It's Hoffman Estates. I'm torn between Hoffman Estates, Barrington, and Schaumburg. Although either way, I can't afford to live here. I'm a millennial. It is a treat to be back here, though, friends, because first of all, I love you. I've performed for this group several times. When I pulled into the parking lot, I went, oh, yes! Because I love this place. First of all, people, 10 out of 10. But this room, I get to watch fellow golf sufferers suck like I do. But more important than that, there's 4 walls of floor, ceiling, electricity. Magicians don't get this all the time. More often than not, magicians get to work in what I call not so nice places. Family member basements. Yeah, I actually brought my first ever magic stage with me today that I made with my own hands out of cardboard, duct tape, and a hope and a prayer that one day I get to perform for all of you. Happy Halloween. This was my first ever magic stage. I built it when I was 10. I was a small but industrious kid when I was 10. I was short, I was skinny. What the hell happened? Well, yeah, Portillo's delivers. This is a combo. These are cheese fries. This is a chocolate cake shake. Don't look at it. When I was a small 10-year-old, being so small, holding onto any prop made that prop look gigantic. Playing cards were the easiest thing to work with, but they were ridiculously large in my hands. So I'm going to do this trick with big cards to give you a feel of what it was like to watch Little Bill do a card trick. Used 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The trick was easy. Take a card, throw it in the stage. That's it. Snap my finger, and again have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. My family, the people watching my show, lost their minds. They threw their hands in the air and yelled, "Amazing." And none of you people flinched. One person, thank you, I love you. Will you hop around the room and make it sound like everyone's having a good time? I love you. She hates me now. Okay, tell you what, I like the word amazing. It makes me happy, and I don't want to demand it from you. It's your day off from working. Thank you for telling me that. I figured that one out. Tell you what, I'll change the story and make you want to say the word amazing. I'll make you want to say it, okay? First time I did a magic show, I was not 10, nope, I was 5. I was not the best speller when I was 5. I spelled magic with a J and a K. There were 100 people watching my magic show. My house was huge. I lived in South Barrington. No, I didn't. No, let's be real, friends. My car existing in this lot is the reason that the houses behind Gobert's have gates. Right? I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. I threw one into the stage, snapped my finger, and again had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, and everyone said amazing. Amazing. For those of you that are still staring at me like Matt Damon ate Matt Damon. First time I did a magic show, I was not 10 or 5. Nope, 7 days old. 2,000 screaming fans in the Batcave in my Lake Forest mansion basement. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. I threw away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards out of 5. I'm not good at math. That was a damn good trick. I mean, that was amazing. Snap my finger, friends, and again had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, and everybody said, amazing. That's not what's amazing, friends. At the last second, I snapped my finger, all the cards completely vanished from my stages, and everybody said, amazing. I think I love you. Best audience ever. Best audience until 2 o'clock. It would make it weird. I have a very important question, though. It's a vain question. I said I wasn't vain. I just need everyone to like me. Do you like this suit? Salvation Armani. It did not fit when I bought it. I bought it March 1st of 2020. Then I ate alone in my parents' basement for 18 months, and now it fits like a latex glove that I get painted into. Awful. Talk to the young lady down front. Touch the coat. Feel the coat. Experience the coat. If you were going to guess, darling, what would you guess the coat is made of? It doesn't matter. Now that you've touched it, it's felt. Because you felt it. That's awful. That's an awful joke. The ensemble is nice. It's all black. This is my Johnny Cash impression. But since we're supposedly moving towards a cashless society, I'm going as Johnny Cashless. Johnny Debit Card. Johnny NFC. Johnny Apple Pay. Okay. The ensemble was missing something, though, the component that ties everything together. The pocket square. The piece of fabric that sits here in my chest to draw your attention to my smile. It's up here, ladies. I had to make do with what I had. What I had at home was this. It's called magic paper. Ooh ah. Ooh ah. Touch my magic paper. Feel my magic paper. Experience my magic paper. Darling, do you think you've ever experienced magic paper before? Yes? I sure hope so, because, you know, this... If you don't think this is magic paper, imagine a world without this stuff. This is that stuff you get from the dollar store. that I can literally see you through, where if you push too hard, you give yourself an exam. I call it magic paper. Let me show you why I do. I like that joke because it's a slow burn joke where people are like, give yourself an exam. Oh. Magic paper. It lets me practice my French. Oui. Oui. Oui, oui. Oui. Omelette du fromage. That means cheese omelet. Well, Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe, the Louvre, Napoleon, Mona Lisa, Marie Chevalier, French toast, baguette, fries, what? Crepe, paper. You're good. Crepe. Merit. No, that's worse. There you go, friends. Used for its intended purposes. For after I go wee in public. What's your name, dear? Carol, can I have a piece back? Yeah, there's a reason. I've called it magic paper, and I want you to see why I do. Music fades out. Don't get excited, you can do that with a $70 Amazon Bluetooth remote. Drum roll. This is why I call it magic paper. Isn't that awesome? Carol, right? Carol, I dub thee Queen of the Throne. May you live long in true plight. For Her Majesty, Carol! So I get asked questions pretty often as a magician, like how did you get into magic? I sucked at sports. That was it. Questions I get asked, can you make my husband disappear? If you're good at something, never do it for free. You're welcome. Another question I get asked is, how did you get into magic for real? My first ever magic trick was an escape out of my mother. I worked on that for 9 months. It was my life's work at the time. I got into magic when I was 9 years old. Fourth grade teacher we did a homework assignment, passed around the hat, and we drew names out of the hat. And you would assume that being a magician, I would have pulled the magician's name. No. I pulled the name Bobby Fischer, legendary chess master. And at the library, the magic books are in the puzzles and games section. That's 793.6. Thank you. Because I'm a nerd. Chess is 793.2. Somebody misshelved a chess book in the magic books. I took all the chess books home. I'm sorry, swap that. Someone put a magic book with chess books. I took all the chess books home plus one magic book. I do not remember the grade I got on my report, but I am here in front of you today because somebody at the library made a mistake. And that mistake put us in this room today. Which is really fun, and I do like that story because it's like the butterfly effect. But let's be real, I love meeting people, so it's a good job to have for someone like me. Because my favorite part about my job is when I grab a microphone and watch people panic at the notion that, oh God, he's going to talk to me. I might. Oh dear. Yeah, you can't swipe by me. I'm not Facebook. Yeah, that's nice. You, with the face. And you have a face. What's your name?
Mary Lou.
Mary Lou. Mary Lou, it's impolite to ask a lady her age. So how much do you weigh? Stop it. Mary Lou, this is an easy question. Do you like animals, yes or no?
Yes.
Oh good, if you had said no, I'd pick someone else. Mary Lou, do you have a favorite animal, yes or no?
Dog.
Yes or no, you go with dog. Well, you must be fun. Oh, Mary Lou, I love it. I'm so glad Mary Lou said her favorite animal is a dog. Let me explain what's going to happen, Mary Lou. Mary Lou, I have in my possession anxiety. No, I have a
dog.
I have a paper bag, and inside the bag are balloon animal balloons. I'm going to make you a balloon animal. I'm so glad you said dog. I went to clown college. I failed after 4 days. They were like, you know everything, get out. No, I was not good at balloon animals. I only learned how to make a couple things. I'm so glad you said dog. I know how to make a dog. And that's it. Dog, snake, and worm. And a lot of dogs have worms, so that's a freebie. Depending on the shots and the pills and the creams. So I can make you a dog, yes? Yes? Thank you. What is your favorite color balloon?
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay. Yellow's an interesting color. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I have a white balloon. You're gonna like this trick. What? This is called being an adult, where you say to the universe, I would like this, and the universe goes, no. I'm 34 and figured this out. There are kids coming up, they're like, I'm gonna do things. No.
Oh my gosh.
Woo! Oh, sorry. I'm glad you said dogs. If you had said snake, tricked me over. Do you know what my favorite animal is, Mary Lou? The bull. Because my whole life, my mom has said every time I open my mouth, I'm full of bulls. Republic. Okay, we'll start with the head of the dog. The head of the dog says, oh! What's your second favorite color? What's it? Blue? Yeah, good choice. I have a white balloon. You're gonna like this trick. I shop at Costco. Friends, I'm cheap. I use my mother's account to shop at Costco. I'm cheap. Blue dog. Ah, perfect. A dog.
A wiener dog.
Hot dog. She's staring at me like this. Fix this, Mary Lou. We'll go with the head of a dog. Head of a dog. Aw. Adorable. Woof. Okay. Then it's not a mouse. Use your imagination. Get off the iPad. We'll go with the front of a dog. Front of dog, adorable, aww. Then a body, then a foot, then a little butt. Mary Lou, I made you a doggy, aww. Now, Mary Lou, I need to know, what's your social security number? No, I don't want to know your social security number. What was the name of the first street you lived on, your earliest pet, and we'll go with the birthday and the last 5 digits of your credit card number. No, do you have a dog at home?
Not now.
Okay, way to bring it down. I need you to give this dog a name, but don't name him something you've named another animal. What is this dog's name?
Tony.
Tony. Okay. This is Tony the dog. I like how specific that was. Tony the dog comes pre-installed with some tricks. Example, Tony, sit. Tony, stay. Tony, beg for food. Tony, sit down. Tony, roll over. Lay down. Play dead. This is amazing. So good. Oh, Tony's a boy. Woof. Mary Lou isn't even phased. Obviously, Mary Lou is from the Chicagoland area, and Mary Lou's like, yes, don't love anything, welcome to Chicago. You look really upset. I can fix this. I learned about something in high school called CPR. You ever heard of CPR? It stands for Certified Puppy Resuscitation. So we put the pieces of Tony inside of the bag, and I blow Tony back up. Now, real talk, friends, this has nothing to do with the trick. It makes me feel better. The reason being is my mother told me that if ever you're stressed, grab a paper bag, lift it to your lips, drink the liquid inside of the bottle you're hiding in the paper bag, and you'll feel better. Here, Tony. Good puppy. There we go. Tony! I love that trick because for about 10 seconds, you guys are like, what a jerk. He's not going to put it back, is it? Oh! Love it. Absolutely love it. Have you guys enjoyed your day so far?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to make it better. Would you like to learn a magic trick?
Sure.
I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to show you the trick, and then I'm going to teach you the trick. This is the famous napkin trick. Now, you can use this trick to earn a free beverage. You bet someone that you could do something amazing. We'll start with the napkin. Begin by waving the napkin overhead. Take the napkin, push it into your fist. As it goes into your fist white, you snap your finger, it comes out the other side red. You were surprised. It goes in white, comes out red. In white, out red. In white, out red. This is why I wear sunscreen when I go outside. I'm very pasty. Goes in white, comes out red. In white, out red. Goes all the way down inside the hand is the white napkin, comes out the other side the red napkin. And that, my friend, is the world-famous color-changing napkin trick. Thank you! Would you like to learn how the trick is done? Get 2 napkins. Well, you really want to learn. Okay. You need to. The red one and the white one is still held here in the hand. Now, how the trick works is the red one starts firmly yet gently inside of your fist. You want to keep as much in the hand as possible. Any part that sticks out makes it look, como se dice en español, stupid. Estupido? No way. That's what my ex-girlfriend gave me as a nickname. Estupido. Now it makes sense. She called me Pequito Estupido. Ouch. Friends, this actually does look like fire. The pyro. This actually starts in your right hand. You can hold both napkins in the same hand at the same time. You touch your hands together, leaving the red one behind. Then you wave the white one overhead. Now, fun fact, the audience, you, will always look at what the magician looks at. Notice I did this. You go like this. You don't go like this. Needless to say, take the white one, push it into your fist, pull out the red one. Do not do this. That is very bad. That shows 2. Muy estúpido. You want to keep the white one all the way to the top and the red one at the bottom. But what happens if you get stuck at the halfway point and someone says, hey, why don't you open your hand and show us how the trick is done? No. That's when you get a magic wand to smack that person in the face.
Oh, are you using violence?
No, using violence, honey. Every day, wake up and choose violence, then decide not to. Wave the net wand over the napkins, giving them just a second to fuse into one solid napkin. And that, my friends, is how you earn a free beverage from your family and friends every time. Any questions on that? Good. Because I can't help you otherwise. One of the prettiest magic effects in the world is where the magician brings an assistant onto the stage. The assistant stands over here. The magician then stands over there. Instantly, the magician and the assistant change places. Not only is it difficult, but it's beautiful. Would you like to see that trick?
Yeah.
Good, I'm going to need you to lower your expectations quite a lot. You'll see in a second. You with the face, gorgeous, what is your name?
Ooh.
Let me guess, your name is Peg. Oh, you're good. Join me. Friends, welcome to the stage, the wonderful Peg! Peg, I'd like you to stand somewhere over here. Face your fans. Everyone say hi, Peg. Hi. Peg, say hi to everyone. Fantastic. Now, Peg, question for you. Have you ever helped a magician before?
No.
Fantastic. Do you, have you ever seen the trick where the magician and the assistant change places?
No.
Okay, well, it's really cool, Hoffman states something liability, something insurance, something not again. I can't do this with a human. So I have learned how to do this trick with a drawing.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is I'm going to draw you, you're going to draw me, and then our drawings are going to trade places.
Okay.
Do you consider yourself to be artistic?
No.
Excellent. I'm going to draw you. You're going to draw me, and then our drawings are going to trade places. I will draw you first to give you a feeling of the artistic level of the show. Okie dokie? Peg, look to me. Fabulous. We'll start with Peg's head. There's your head.
There you go.
Peg's head.
Good.
All right, Peg, you're looking fit, you're looking good. I'm loving what you're wearing. You look like you're working out. Your eyes got stars in them. You have a smile on your face. Your hair's done so immaculately.
I've got to love it. Oh, outstanding.
The artistic level of the show is unparalleled at these prices. Every artist, good or bad, signs their work. I'm no different. You now know the artistic level of the show. Take both of these, and I want you to draw me. But before they see it, I get to see it. Draw me like one of your French girls. That's from Titanic. Don't worry about it. Take your time, but hurry up. It's a 60-minute show. You have a whole thing? Face. Oh, I thought you said, do I have a whole thing? I'm like, I don't know. I can't ask that question in 2023. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Last, how are you taller than I am?
Not very much.
Every artist autographs her work. How do you have the shortest single letter and the longest last name? That's amazing. Captain Marker, please. I like how you gave me a microphone. You're the first person to ever draw a microphone on my face.
There you go. That's what they can tell you.
So they can tell the difference. The color wasn't going to be the giveaway. The microphone was. Envelope number 1 is empty, like my bank account. That is for your drawing of me. Hold it up to the top so it doesn't fly out. Put it top. Envelope number 2. Also empty. That is for my drawing of you. Now friends, I said the trick was going to be easy. That the magician and the assistant were going to change places. There's been no doing of the changing of the places yet. It does happen quickly. It happens on 1, 2, 3. I now have Peg drawing of me on this side. Peg, lift the top flap, grab it, pull it out, and show them. Give it up for my incredible assistant, the wonderful Peg! You were fantastic, darling. Thank you so much. You may go back to your seat. Thank you so much. Give it up for Peg! That's my new Facebook profile when I get home. That's amazing. Another question I get asked as a magician is, are there any contests that magicians do? Actually, yes. Nowadays, we've got things like America's Got Talent, we've got Penn and Teller's Fool Us. Done both. Yay me. But there are regional, national, and international magic competitions where magicians get judged on how well they perform certain magic tricks. The trick I'm about to share with you is one of those tricks. It's an old trick, but magicians use it as a benchmark. They say if you can do all the sleights for this trick, you are considered a good magician. It's an old trick. Everybody that I bring it out to goes, Oh, isn't that the trick where the magician does the... Yes, it is. See, yeah. But I want you to see what I do with them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steel rings, 2 hands, and a song you might think that you know. This is the trick that magicians use to judge and test other magicians' abilities. Let's see how I do with it. I want you to see 2 solidly linked steel rings at my fingertips. But like rings of smoke, I can get them to pass right through one another. If you like it, feel free to clap. Thanks. Let's do a few in a row. Ring number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Now my mom said if you like something, you should buy a pair. Pretty sure she was trying to convince my dad about shoes or jewelry, but in this case, a pair of 3 rings at the fingertips is pretty cool. Here we go. Three rings apart. Let's do 4 rings, linked in 12 places. 4 rings. 4 rings, linked in 12 places. The famous Atlas, holding the globe. The less famous idiot magician. The blooming flower. The butterfly. Outback Steakhouse's blooming onion. The copyright infringement. Did you say I look like Mickey? You look like Goofy. The Olympics. 1980 call. They want this one back. The broken slinky. The chain. And my personal favorite, the all-on-one. That, my friends, is the oldest stage magic trick. That is the trick the magicians used to judge other magicians' talents by. That's my version. That's my story. And I'm sticking to them both. Thank you. I have a problem, friends. It's not a big problem, but they say the first step to fixing the problem is admitting you have a problem. I have a Costco membership and an American Express card, and I'm not afraid to use them. I'm on her account. I actually brought my most recent Costco purchase with me today. I never go anywhere when I'm doing a show without it. My purchase from Costco. Lovely young lady in the orange and the red speckles with the cat's eye glasses. What is your name, darling?
Joanne.
Oh, you can stay seated. Okay, I'm coming back to you. Joanne, do you ever play cards?
Yes.
You do. So you're familiar with the deck of cards. Fantastic. Joanne, if I were to ask you to think of a card, do you think you could think of one, yes or no?
Yes.
Fantastic. A lot of people think that I pick people because they're prone to picking a card, like a queen or an ace or a 7. I don't care. Joanne, I want you to name any card in the deck that's not a joker. Name any card.
Right now,
Out right now.
5 of clubs.
5 of clubs. Friends, my most recent purchase from Costco, 52 decks of cards. I travel with these. Yeah. What I have done, friends, is taken every deck of cards out of its box and shuffled it into into a random order. I then take one card out of every deck and turn it so it's backwards. One card in the deck is reversed. This deck of cards is the 9 of clubs. There's an ace of spades, 2 of hearts, 3 of diamonds, 4 of clubs. They're all right here in front of me. Joanne, since you chose the 9 of clubs, you've made the first choice. You're also going to make the last choice. We need to eliminate. You said 5 of clubs. I'm sorry, I say 9. Because you said 5 of clubs, you made the first choice. You'll also make the last. We'll come back to you in a second. We need to eliminate all these decks of cards down to 1. There's a lovely young lady in the yellow shirt here on the end. We need to get rid of half of the cards, gorgeous. Do you want to get rid of the cards on your right or on your left?
On my left.
On your left. All of these cards are gone. It's like I'm funneling money into an account. Fantastic. Thank you. Let's go to my lovely young lady in the pink with the arms folded, the next table over. Hello, gorgeous. We need to get rid of half of the cards. Do you want to get rid of the half on your right or the half on your left?
My right.
Your right are gone. Let's go to the next table. The gentleman in the striped shirt. Yes, we need to get rid of half of the cards. Do you want to get rid of the half on your left or the half on your right?
Right.
You want to get rid of the half on your right. Pick someone at that table. My lovely young lady in the yellow. We need to get rid of half. You want to get rid of the half on the left or the half on the right?
The left.
The half on your left are gone. Joanne, that leaves us with 3 decks of cards. A top, a middle, and a bottom. A high, a middle, and a low. One of these decks might have the 5 of clubs backwards in it. Do you think it's in the top one, the middle one, or the bottom one? What do you think?
I think it's in the bottom.
The bottom one. Friends, 52 decks of cards. Each one mixed, each one shuffled. Each one has 1 card removed from it and placed backwards in the deck. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people give us to this deck of cards. 6 people give us to this deck of cards. If this is correct, you all have a better shot of winning the lottery. Each. Simultaneously. 1 card in this deck is backwards. You said the 5 of clubs. 1 card in the middle, that is backwards. Tonight, friends, you should all go buy a lottery ticket. Give my helpers in the back, to half the audience, a fabulous round of applause. I don't know if you guys can tell, I love my job. I don't work a single day in my life. Every single day I get to step in front of people, it is the best day of my life. And I get to pick and choose the stuff that I do, and I hope you enjoy it, because the stuff that I do makes me happy. But then there are things that challenge you in my job, that challenge me as a performer, and one of those things is being a storyteller. Being a storyteller did not come naturally to me as a kid, and that changed when I was in school. We had something in my school called multicultural days. That's where people from around the world would come to our school to tell us about their way of life. The people from every continent come to my school except for Antarctica because no one lives there. Penguins, but that's beside the point. The day that changed my life was the day the man from Japan came to my school and showed my classmates and me this stack of bamboo reeds. Not this one, but one very close to it. This he called a tamasudare, translated roughly from Japanese to English as the storytelling magic of bamboo. He used it to tell the story of 2 friends, the fisherman and the sea captain, and how their friendship came to be, and I fell in love with this thing. It's a storytelling medium. I'm a storytelling large. Extra large in certain countries. In Asia, I'm an O. As in, oh, thing of legend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not kidding. I performed for 12 weeks in China. I tried to buy a shirt. Every store I walk into, I don't speak Chinese, but I knew they were saying, Back to this. That's not a joke. That's actually a really funny anecdote that I think I might add to my joke. After the gentleman's presentation, I learned he lived on the Gold Coast of Chicago, and I asked him if he'd be willing to teach me how to make one, because it made that much of an impact. He agreed. 42 pieces of bamboo, cut, dyed, and tied together. I made this one. I learned this story in 2 languages, and I want to share this with you. Once upon a time, the captain of a sailboat took a journey down a river in the southern part of Japan. While on his journey, his ship passed under a bridge. And standing on the bridge was a fisherman, doing what it is fishermen do best. The captain, feeling friendly, called out to the fisherman, "Ahoy there! How goes the fishing?" The fisherman said, "Today has been the best day of my life." "Why?" "I caught the biggest fish I've ever caught." "Well, that's a claim. How big was the fish?" "It had to be that big." Now, I like to think that people all around the world have seen my show because I see this image on the back of a lot of cars. That's the funniest damn joke I got in the show. If you ever think a magician is someone who's dishonest, find yourselves a fisherman and ask him or her about the day they caught the big fish. I guarantee you, they're lying. Fishermen lie. Lies we may. The fisherman was kind, friendly, and welcoming, and invited the captain back to his home, where they could eat, drink, and share stories of the sea. His home, looking something like this, the Shinto architectural style. After their meal, they ventured to the fisherman's family shrine for a moment of prayer, silence, and reflection. And after prayer, returned home, ate, drank, and shared stories of the sea. Broke a string until the mighty sun set in the west. According to legend, their friendship remained for decades. But as it happens to all of us, their time came to an end. They let it be known that they were such good friends that they were to be buried side by side so their friendship could last for forever. They're buried together on a bluff overlooking the beach under the shade of a beautiful weeping willow tree. And let us be reminded, friends, that every day is precious. Live it well, laugh often, and love much. Thank you.